welcome back. Hope you guys are well. So if you guys do enjoy the video, give it a thumbs up, and if you are new, consider subscribing. So if you are thinking about purchasing 3 new project cars, one's going to be the performance car, other one's going to be a budget performance car, and then the third car will be a off-roader. So let us know if you guys want to see that, and let us know what kind of cars you guys want to see for those 3 categories. So yeah, name it down below. So yeah guys, what we're going to do is, I've got the driver's side door here. We're going to use this door to get the alignment sorted on the rear quarter. It is missing the door card and the glass as well, but we have got both those parts under the door, so we can just transfer those parts over. So what we need to do is get the door on and get the rear bumper on to get the alignment sorted out on the rear quarter, but the rear bumper is not here yet, so hopefully later on in the video it should be here. In the meantime, there's a couple of panels that need to go back onto the rear quarter, so what we'll do is we'll start the video by getting those panels on.
So our 2 panels on the inside have been all welded up, so the next stage is to start linishing them all down, giving a nice good clean, dressing up the inside. We won't be linishing too much on that side, you wouldn't need it, just clean them up, dress them up. And also the welds on the back still need linishing all down, so what we'll do is just finish off all that linishing in one go. Once that's done, we start actually prepping the inside with obviously giving it a good clean. Once it's had a good clean, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using our edge primer. We'll primer all the inside. Once that's done, we'll give it 2 coats. We'll let that dry. Once it's done, then we'll move up to giving it galvanized spray, which I got right there. We'll give it 2 coats of that. That's actually coating they use in the factory, which is this coating right here. So we'll give it 2 coats of that. Once that's dry, we're going to be using this cavity wax. We're going to be giving it 2 coats of cavity wax as well, so it's got a nice thick layer of it. Basically what that does is it actually gives it like a greasy texture that dries, and it basically stops it from any corrosion or anything like that in the future. So that actually is not used on the GTRs. On this one I ain't seen it, so I don't know why Nissan ain't used it, but a lot of German cars use them. So yeah, we'd be definitely using that. That comes with the nozzle, so you could get it inside right here, and on the inside where you can't really get your spray, you have a nozzle where you could get into, which is really good. So once that's done, then we actually start getting everything put together, like the quarter panel. And also another thing is there's like a little epoxy resin that runs along here and along the arch that where the quarter panel sits onto. So yeah, that's what we'll be using. Sorry, it's called a Scotch weld, 3M Scotch weld. So we'll be using that. Then obviously apply that, then we could get our quarter on. So yeah guys, let's get moving and we'll get all them spot welds all dressed up. So all the spot welds are being all grinded down and nice and cleaned on the inside and on the rear as well. So we're on the next stage. We're going to give this a good clean before we get the quarter on. So everything's all been masked off, just so that we don't get any overspray where we're not actually painting. So yeah, we're good to go now, so you start giving it all them coats that we need. So you're giving it 2 coats of the etch primer, then 1 coat of galvanized spray where we've done the welds. The spray can was literally on his way out, so there's not even much left in it. But I'll use what I can. So wherever we got the welds on the inside, we've done all that, and also giving it 1 coat of cavity spray. It is quite runny. You see right there, which alright. What I've thought is once our quarter panel's all been welded up, what we could do is get that little stick that we got the spray for the cavity spray. You could put it through these holes and it literally just spread it all out and you get a nice coating. So yeah, that'll do obviously for now. We start working on the quarter panel, getting it all prepped up, getting all that seal polyurethane all off it. That will be going back on. We'll put the polyurethane on there. So yeah, we'll give that a good clean. And also this is Scotch weld. This thing inside here, this yellowy thing you can see right there, that will be going on as well. It's right here, called Scotch Weld 3M product. So yeah, once it's all been cleaned up, we'll give that a coat, then obviously put that on after. So yeah, we'll give this a good clean, and also obviously get all the welds on the other side where we're going to be welding, get all that paint off it so we get a nice clean weld. So yeah, we'll just carry on with that now. So we're going to get our seals on right now. What we're going to do is get the 3M polyurethane seal running along the top. Once we've done that, then we start getting the Scotch Weld 3M adhesive along the bottom. Once it's on, we start fitting the quarter. So the back quarter panel has been put in place. We just clamped it down just so it don't move. So we're on the next stage. We've got the bumper on the door. I've still not unwrapped that bumper, so we need to unwrap it, get the bumper on along with the brackets. We do have the brackets along with the door and this top strip here, and also the tailgate needs to go on the back screen. Once it's all aligned up, everything's nice. We can start tacking it in a few different areas, so when we do take the panels off, the parts off, the quarter don't actually move. So yeah, we'll start off now by getting all these bits on now. So So we got all the back parts on, and the doors on, and the top strip as well. We aligned it, everything's all in the spec. We don't need to actually get that back screen in because I've measured it from side to side, and you can see our markings right here, and it matches up perfect. So what we can start doing now is getting them, giving it a few tacks, then getting the parts off, then finishing off that quarter. So all our spots have been welded up on that quarter panel. So the only thing left now is to fold the lip for the quarter panel into the arch. You can see right here. So that's all you got to do now. Just fold it all in into the arch, and that will be pretty much done for that quarter panel. So we welded all the quarter up. So on the last piece of the puzzle, which is this piece right here, that sits on top of the parcel shelf, needs all welding up. There's about 70 welds on it that we need to do. So what we're going to do is obviously prep this all up. This needs a bit of panel beating because it's slightly down. So we'll straighten all that out. Also around here, this needs all finishing off before we can get that piece in, because there's like a little seam that runs along here. So yeah, once it's all prepped up, we'll give a skim of edge primer, 2 coats of that. Once that's dry, we can start getting this piece on. This also needs prepping up, getting that paint off it around where we're going to be actually welding. So yeah, we're going to give that a good clean, straighten these little puddle welds up on both sides. Then we should be good to go on getting that piece in. So yeah, we'll get to work now. So you see guys, from the start when we had the car to now, we've pretty much come a long way. So all the panels have been all welded up. This piece was the last piece which we welded up. I did the seam weld right here and the little puddle weld on both sides. So all we left now, and that is just finishing it all down along with the quarter panel as well. Our seam weld around here, it's all been done. I did put this duct tape on there to protect the paint from getting any burn marks, which it did. The residue burnt a bit right here, but it's not actually gone into the lacquer, which is a good thing.
So the rear quarter is nice and secure now, so we're going to end the video there. So don't forget guys, comment down below what 3 cars you guys want to see for those categories, so performance, budget and off-road as well. And if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing and hit the bell icon as well if you do subscribe. So we're going to end it there. Thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, share and subscribe. And we'll see you guys in the next YouTube video.